Okay, what I have here, I had a check engine light on my 2010 Mercedes E350, and after hooking up to the OBD2, it's showing that there is a code P0301, generic cylinder 1 misfire detected. The symptom of this was car was running perfectly fine, and then at one point just immediately start misfiring, and the check engine light came on. Sometimes it's flashing, so when it's check engine flashing, it's definitely misfire detected, and according to my scanner, it's the cylinder 1 front of the vehicle. And what I'm about to do is I have to remove all this air intake cover and this air duct hoses. It's a very easy job on removing them, and you don't need no specialty tools. So I just disconnect it and trying to pull from that side, and snaps out. Okay. So cylinder 1, and there is a clip in the back that I have to remove, and then I put the engine cover out. Okay, we're going to remove this, put it on the side for now. And it's a good time to inspect your air filters and replace them. So what we see, we have an engine, obviously, and I believe it's the m272 3.56 cylinder, and the cylinder sequence is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cylinder 1. So this is the coil I'm gonna replace. Very important to replace them with the correct part number. And before I ordered this part, I was already at the vehicle and checking my part number. My part number on this is Delphi and A000-150-2780. So what I'm gonna do, I'll need to disconnect this harness right there, and 2 bolts will be removed in order to remove the bad coil. Of course, some of you will ask me, how do I know it's the coil and not something else when it comes to cylinder misfire? And I tell you that the best way to detect that is simply by swapping a coil. So in my case, it was saying cylinder 1 misfire. So let's say if we're gonna swap this coil, let's say with the cylinder 4, and cylinder 4 coil I'm gonna put on cylinder 1. So then I'm gonna create a new code for the misfire, and it's gonna show me cylinder 4. We're gonna come up with the code P0304. And so that case, I'll know exactly that the problem is with the bad coil, not the spark plug, not injector or something else. But there's gonna be a lot of other cause related issues to the misfire. As far as the replacement coil, I didn't buy a new one. I bought a pre-owned one, and you can buy them really cheap online. In my case, cost of repair, it's $18, and I can't even imagine how much would cost you this repair at this dealership. And just pushing the new coil in for the contact with the spark plug, because there is a spark plug inside, and gonna put the bolt back on. And from previous comments on other videos I have, especially on the 210, people saying they go to the mechanics and lots of them refuse to work on the Mercedes, and I just can't understand why. And like I say, I'm not a mechanic, and I do a lot of my work myself, and it's not that expensive to own a Mercedes if your hands are growing from the right place. As far as the torque in it, I'm not going to put too much pressure on it, because remember, this is aluminum block, aluminum valve cover, so you definitely don't want to put too much pressure to ruin the thread. Then you have a problem. Now I'm going to connect this and push that gray clip in, okay, so it's nice, tight and secure. I'm gonna start the motor and see if problem is solved. Of course, engine running smooth, and I feel it right away. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna delete that code. Okay, I have to put the ignition on. So now delete, and I have confirmation the erase was successful. I'm not sure how you're picking up on the camera here. And yep, the check engine went off. So now I know it's all good, and I'm gonna go back and assemble everything the way it was supposed to, and maybe give it some nice cleaning to the engine compartment. Okay, it's a time where I inspect my air filters. They look nice and clean. And one of the previous videos, I believe I did the video on air filter replacement. So when installing the engine cover, you see there is 4 clips, the metal clips, this right here, and there was rubber bushings on the top of the valve covers, which is have to match. And also, don't know why my dipstick is not all the way in, so I just push it in. So it's important I lined it up against the mass airflow sensor, so I have nice and tight sealed there. And of course, the first thing, I'm gonna try to feel it with my hand that it's going in nice and snug. Okay, now I like it better. So the trick was try to line up the back of the clips first, put the retaining clip on your mass airflow sensor, and then push the front cover in. So this is nice and tight. Everything else looks nice and clean. And same thing here, 2 clips, 2 rivets that they have to match. So align this, push it in, nice, done. This side, remember I place them on the separate sides of the vehicle, so in, push it in. Okay, nice and tight. Now we're gonna do this side, passenger side. Okay, nice and tight. Lastly, there have been questions what I do to clean my engine bay, and I'll show you. It's a formable Windex, and as I did the last time, I did on my GL with the oil changes. This stuff cleans everything amazingly. What you just saw I just did is bought a used original manufacturer coil. I'd rather go that way. than buying a new aftermarket. So nice and clean. Gonna wipe everything here. I'm too lazy right now to get my air compressor to blow all the dust off of it, but I'm gonna do the oil change again soon, so that's what I'm gonna do. A better detailing job. So problem fixed, everything is working, and it's a very straightforward job. I hope I gave enough explanation and details on how to perform it. If not sure, like I said, I didn't show in this video me swapping the coil from side to side to see if the code follows. If you like this video, like, subscribe, because when I see there is any demand for videos like this, I'll do more. Thank you for watching.